Now, you may be wondering what's happening here, and what is happening here is that I am invisible. But where am I? No one knows. Take a guess.
Well, if you guessed this Enderman head, you are correct. Hello everyone, I'm DonnaKing7684, and this is Shamblecraft. And today on the Shamblecraft server, our main task is, well, gonna be to, well, get lots and lots of villagers. And in fact, I've started, so how about we go take a look at the villagers right quick. If you go down in here, there's actually quite a bit of villagers. And when I mean a lot of villagers, I mean a lot. This is how I'm gonna be getting my emeralds, the smithing, and then right here is where all my librarians are gonna go. And then also this hallway right here. I built up a villager breeder, thank you to Squidface. Squidface also delivered me a nice old bunch of blocks for my base. And luckily, I'm starting to get a bunch of blocks to the point where I'm going to be able to, well, start building other things eventually with minus my main storage base part. So that'll be nice. And also, Squid is going to be helping me with part of my base downstairs, giving things like giving the villagers, giving them a makeover, in simpler words, as he was doing it already. So I asked him if he wanted to do more, and in fact, you can see it right here. This is what I expect to see everywhere, and it's nice. And because Squid has been so nice to me, I decided it's time we leave Squid a nice old gift. Now, I'm guessing you're going to be watching this, Squid, but I'm guessing you will have already found your gift by now. And if you haven't, well, you get it now. I'm going to go add this little sneaky diamond block in there, because I feel like it's a great idea. And who doesn't love a little bit of sneakiness? Because me and Squid have just been playing around for the past hour, pretty much, to the point where he's scared me by making me think that villagers chuck diamonds at you. Squid, thank you. The fun we get into is just crazy. So, I'm over here at this base. So I need to sneak in this diamond block. Now, this is not griefing, this is payment. Now, where's a storage system? Is this like a storage system? Sorry I'm looking in your chest and all, but I need to find a good storage system. What's in here? Trespassers will be shot. This could be a storage system. Are these like barrels of stuff? I don't know. This could be it. Now, guys, I'm still trying to find this. Let's put it, you know what? Here. Ooh. I need to reorganize this. The diamond block can go there, with the sandstone there. There we go. And, I don't know. And I guess I'll just place this there. There you go. So it's still there, but you can still see it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to head back over to my base, and I think I'm going to go and get some more villagers set up, and I guess I'll see you after I got a lot more progress made. See you then.
Well, guys, I've spent about, I'd say, 3-4 more hours on this, and I've gotten a progress. I've had to extend this, and I've gotten quite a bit of villagers. I've had a few fatalities because, well, I found other villagers that have sold things. I've gotten pretty much the majority of them now wear ahead and stuff like that. I've also figured out a great way to keep with, however you want to call it, like, the best way for emeralds is going to be selling, iron to these guys right here. I'm going to add more on this side probably. Sell iron to the smithing guys. Then I can come over here, buy my books that I want, and I'll be happy with that. And maybe even later on in this episode, since this episode might not come out when I normally release an episode, since it could take me a little bit longer to get all these emeralds and stuff put together, but I would like to maybe release a shop that sells books, because, hey, I see people give books, but not a lot of books. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know? So I guess I'll see you guys maybe when I really am almost about done to finishing this build, or I decide that I want to do something else for the time being that needs to be on camera. So I guess I'll see you then.
I did it. Well, got every villager that sells a book. It definitely didn't take 3 days to do, and that was about 10 hours each day I tried for. So about 30 hours. And you know what book I had the hardest time getting? It's actually way back here, so it could take me a minute to get to it. But I'm happy I got it, because that means I can start on other parts. But that doesn't mean I'll be leaving this area, because I still got lots of things I have to do here. The villager was this guy right here, Mr. Fortune 3. But, hey, I have it now, and actually, since the time, well, since I've done it, I've actually been, I spent a couple hours designing a couple builds that, well, we have to do. The first one is, well, here. I don't think this stone goes well with this anymore, and I decided that I probably should redesign it. And, well, redesign it is what I'm going to do. So I guess I'll see you after this thing looks a little bit better, so I guess I'll see you then.
Now, I built this super cool nether portal, and when I mean super cool, I mean super cool portal. Now, it's actually in front of me, so I guess we should maybe take a look at it. So, let's look at it. There it is. Go on F1 so you can see it perfectly. Look at how good it is. It's the exact same design as everything else that I have around here. It took me quite a bit of time to design and build, but didn't take me that long to build, but took me a while to design it, and I'm proud of it. It's actually it's one of my better builds. I mean, I even made a roof for it, a better roof than what I have for my own house. I just wanted, like, some sort of cool little pillar thing. I might end up eventually adding it on this base, but for now, this is just my starter base area, and then eventually, one day, this will probably all go out of service, as I will eventually have bigger, better portals and bases all over here, as this is where my real base will be, and that's my starter base, which will always stay here. Always will. Now, that may be a project that we just did, but there is a bigger project that will probably take me a day to 2 days to do, and I'm kind of excited for it, and I'm kind of not excited for it. But, hey, I've done worse stuff before. So, let's take a look at what I have to do. I have to fill up a barrel of each type of book. Like, so for example, for Mr. Mending, this entire barrel has to be full of mending. And let's use a random villager. For example, for Frostwalker 2, this entire barrel needs to be full of Frostwalker 2. This is why it's going to take me a while. Luckily, I have some emeralds. It took some time to get, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I have all these ways to get emeralds. I can buy emeralds if I have to, but hopefully within the next, I'd say, 24 hours, I should hopefully have every barrel full of books, but till then, I guess I'll see you then. Okay, well, about a day later, I finally finished. I now have a barrel of every single book. It took some time. It took a lot of diamonds. It took lots of emeralds. I don't even know how many emeralds. And a lot of books also. But hey, I got it. And also during that time, I did so much base planning. I have 3, 4 different builds planned, and then an entire base idea planned out. So, how about we take a little look at what it is? And zombies, why do you have to tear down my doors? Now, I decided that I need to, well, really upgrade this farm. I need to upgrade this farm, make a new train station, add maybe a building here. I want to add like a lighthouse or something up here. I want to add an arena, not arena, marina, or whatever you want to call it around here, because I think that'd be cool to have like some sort of docking area, but I don't know if I'll actually end up making that. Then I want to make my more main base that'll have the storage system and stuff over here. Because, well, that'd be cool to have it located right here. And I also found out that I have a neighbor that's kind of close, but not too close, so that's good. I probably won't expand any farther than, like, this little line right here, so then we don't get that close to each other because, well, yeah, pretty close, not gonna lie. But hey, who cares? As long as we don't cross into each other, it'll be fine. Because I don't think we will. And also, I am pretty proud of what it's done. Like, every little build is starting to appear perfectly. Just the way I expected it. But, I think I do need to do something in the Nether now. And that as well, build the shop up for the books. And I've went ahead and gathered some resources. I've got brown terracotta, black terracotta, white concrete, blue carpet, glowstone, string, barrels, signs, dye, ender chest, stairs, and torches. So, I guess on that note, I should probably begin building something in the, well, Nether for my shop. But there's also questions like, where do I build it? And should I build it somewhere? And I think that answer is obviously yes. So I guess I'll see you after I build it and bring some books over there and start stocking it. And maybe when I stock it, I could maybe have like some sort of time lapse running when I stock it. So I guess I'll see you for that time lapse, which probably for me will be about a couple hours, but for you, it'll be right now. Well, there we have it. The Bookie. The Bookie is the name of the shop. And well, the Bookie sells every book, just as you'd expect. Now, let's take a look at it. You have your most common ones, then you have your most, like, for your sword and armor, then you have your just no one buys, then you have your pickaxes and bow, and then your donations and your ender chest. Now, if you're a player of the SMP, just so you know where this shop is, it's by this shop, this shop, this shop, and then these skyscrapers, pretty much. Now, the cool thing about Bookie is, well, it doesn't look like a book if you look at it from the downside, but if you're in the air flying, you can see a book. And that's what's cool about Bookie, because technically, the inside of Bookie is, well, books. So it's technically a book in a book. Now, I thought that was pretty cool. And Bookie is honestly a great shop, and it's now open. Now, the one thing I haven't got yet is soul speed. As well, I don't have a way to get soul speed yet, as that requires me to find a way to get gold, and I don't have a way to get gold yet, and there's a chance that soul speed might never ever sell, and the only way I might be able to get soul speed is, well, someone decides, to, well, go ahead and give me access to, like, some sort of gold piglin trading farm. So, yeah, that's that. But hey, that's besides the point anyways, So, I think this is, like, a really cool shop, and I love it. So, yeah. A nice shop indeed. But sadly, I think it may be time to get to the end of this episode. But before then, I think we should take a look back at what we did this episode, because we did a bunch, and it took me a long time. So for starts, we built Bookie, and I like Bookie a lot. So, go buy books. The second thing we did in this episode, second thing, but it also is, well, the first thing we did. No, it's actually the second thing we did, so I don't understand my words anymore. I did a bunch of stuff this episode. You can figure out what I did and didn't do. So yeah, I guess it's fine. But the next thing we did was located over here, which, I guess it's located over here, but it's technically in the overworld. So, I don't know what you want to consider it, but hey, if you want to consider it over here, if you don't want to consider it over here, you don't have to. Whoa, lag spike. So that, 144, but that's okay.
So, the second thing we did in this episode was actually right here. We went ahead and built this Nether Portal thing. It's actually a nice build, and it is a spoiler of what's going to come in the next episode. As in the next episode, we are going to be building up this entire area. We are going to be adding and building lots more builds around here. We're going to start making this place, well, more noticeable in simpler words. But there was one more thing we did in this episode, and that thing's actually located, well, down here in my house. It's actually in the bottom floor. My basement, which is actually my original place. And that was we built a nice old storage hall in. Hey, this is definitely where I'll be a lot. Getting diamonds, not diamonds, but technically getting diamonds for everything. And, well, yeah, that'll be cool. Very cool. And over here, we have, well, you know, every villager. And some of them are nice, and some of them are not. But hey, that's cool. And, I'm really excited for the building. I think the building will be super cool. Like, the builds I really want to tackle next episode, I think it's 4 builds I want to tackle. Maybe another one. I don't know. It'll all depend on how much time and resources I have. Now, I have unlimited time, but it's like, do I really want to spend that time, you know, doing it or not? So, yeah. The first build I want to build is a build over here, a house or something. These are not in the order they'll be in, but these will be the builds that'll definitely be built in the next episode. So the build I want to build is, well, the build that is going to be here. A smaller house or something. Just one more thing to kind of tie this area up. I do want to build another train station. It'll be a small train station. Well, I'm a fan of this, but I'm not the biggest fan of this. The next build I want to build is a build over here. Because I feel like the sugarcane farm's nice and all, but I feel like if we are going to have a sugarcane farm, we need to make it more industrialized and, well, a better looking farm. So that's the build we should make. And also, another build I think we should make is this build right here. Which I'll probably build up here, actually. But, yeah. Wait, you know what? Before this episode, we should get our first episode's ends. We should get our first pieces of powdered snow. Let's get the powdered snow because, hey, I'll have to do it because otherwise it'll be destroyed and I'll not be using powdered snow. Let's see here. A bucket. And I guess I need, let's see here. There were 4 pieces, so I needed to collect enough for 4 buckets. Hey, just the right amount. Perfect. Let's see here. Buckets. And now, the moment of truth. The moment I've been waiting for. Powdered snow. Well, here it is. Right click. Right click. Right click. Oh, missed it. And right click. Powder snow bucket. Wait. I hope this doesn't grief my base. Just in case it would be grief my base, I'm going to place this over here. Let's see it. Whoa. I'm freezing. Ah! Okay, that's actually super cool, not gonna lie. It's different, for sure. Wait. Let's see here. Does this work? Hey, stand still. That doesn't kill him. Well, it might. I don't know. But hey, one more thing I now own. Powdered snow. But sadly, this is where I'm going to have to end it. So, with that note, I am Donut King 7684. This has been Shamblecraft. Goodbye.